17. His resume at Darlington is absolutely spectacular. In 29 Xfinity Series races, he earned 8 poles, 8 wins, 14 top 5 finishes, 18 top 10s, led 972 laps, all of which are track records.
Ty Gibbs, Kyle Busch, what do you think?
I can see that a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Sam Mayer.
Are you comparing to the legends of the sport here?
Hey, when you've been around this long, Blaney. Hey, he's got a good smile. The young kid out there.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I'll tell you, I like.
Gets a little feisty at times.
I love Sam Mayer's car. Old Rick Mast car. That's a sharp looking ride right there.
I actually thought we should have come out of the side-by-side, the headshots of you and Mayer, with side-by-side video of some things that have happened over the year at Martinsville.
Hey, he seems like a nice, happy-go-lucky kid until you tick him off. I get it. I've been there.
Am I going to be on the next throwback promo, and you have to be showing like a baby?
I'm going to be you and your dad.
Yeah, me and my dad.
John Hunter Nemechek, 26. Darlington stripe. That was just a kiss.
No problem. No problem. You see those junior motorsports cars right there. You see Josh Berry in 8 with Ty Gibbs in front of him. It's junior cars. Just you look at the last few races. It's been so fast. So strong. Here's a replay of a little. That was a good little smack right there.
That's pretty good, but good smack.
Yeah. Bailey Curry, Kyle Weatherman.
Yeah.
Gosh, from that angle, didn't the wall kind of look wavy?
It did.
Didn't look smooth. No wonder why all of us hit it.
Well, it probably was smooth at one point, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of at this point we ruined it.
True.
But this is where you want to be close to. The closer you are to that wall, you see those cars right on it. It just forms a wedge of air right in between the wall and the car and creates a ton of side force and down force. Makes the car go faster. So the closer you get, the faster you go. The closer you get, the more likely you are to hit the wall.
And Tyler Reddick, I think, is one of the best at running the wall. He does a little high entry into one and was able to get really close to it, and most of the time don't hit it. But Justin Allgaier is obviously doing the best job of it right now.
I mean, I don't think he even needs to get close to the wall. Look at, he's running low through 1 and 2, staying out of that rubber, right through the middle of the track before he gets onto the new pavement. Noah Gregson kind of doing the same thing right behind him.
Allgaier's led 18 laps. Gregson out front for 30. And he's only 7/10 of a second behind. So as we hit the middle portion of stage number 2, he's where he needs to be to pounce, maybe late in the stage. Gregson did win that first 10 of the race.
I like what Ty Gibbs is doing right there. He enters up high. And this is something we've seen Kyle Larson do quite a bit here as well, is they enter right up on the wall. They check up the center pretty big and crank it way all the way down to the white line on the exit, really straighten out the exit on old tires.
Something we've seen the top 4 be doing right here the last couple laps is they're all running a lane down in 1 and 2. All top 4 cars are doing that. And a lot of
User entered your channel.
Because you get, Joey said earlier, you get below the
hey,
rubber.
Connor.
The rubber buildup here gets really slick as you run up against the wall. And guys will do that 1 and 2 because it's such a long corner that you can kind of run that middle and be able to hustle around the corner. And then that new patch actually kind of saves you since you're that low.
There's a lot of young drivers running up front. You got Gibbs up there. Just we're on board with Riley Herbst. Here's Nemechek. I like the flavor in the top 10. And there's a lot of drivers up there that have passed a bunch of cars today. We mentioned Allgaier. We showed Reddick, who started near the rear, then had the pit stop
Timmy Hill of all
13
people
in the opening stage. He's come back from that after nearly losing a lap. Ryan Truex started deep in the field. At the back, he has worked his way to the top 10.
This is a really good battle that Barry and Ty Gibbs have going on here.
Gregson won stage 1.
Yeah, he did.
Frustrated, right? You can burn your tires up too quick if you're either one of them. But you have 20 to go. You kind of got to use up a little bit to try to make something happen.
I really couldn't
but
think
20
of anything
laps,
for
if you burn
Ryan.
it up too soon right now, it's like a light switch when they go away.
Couldn't think of
It's
anything
like,
for
yeah,
Ryan
I'm
for
okay,
a
I'm
scheme.
okay. I just lost a half a second. And they just start mowing you down.
Oh.
No, once they're gone, they're gone.
There's Allmendinger, 9th. This year in races, if you look at his average running position in race,
Sam Mayer.
versus his average finishing position, he betters himself by 3 spots. An indication of how strong he finishes. That's why he's top 10 every week. And, you know, Sam Mayer has been on a run of top 5 finishes with the exception of what happened late at Talladega. He's worked his way to the top 10. And then there are some guys outside the top 10 struggling today. Our reigning champ is one of them, Regan.
Adam, that's right. A tough day right now for Daniel Hemrick. That race car extremely tight. It's actually been on the splitter for the majority of the start of this race.
I'm not sure.
Struggling to get a grip on that. This is tough too. It follows up on Dover, where they looked like they were going to have a strong day at the end of that race, so that car faded fast. Crew Chief Alex Alex had a bit of a head scratcher last week, a bit of a head scratcher right now as well. Vince?
Well, and Tyler Reddick, 2-time series champion, running his first Xfinity Series race since last September here, but he had an issue early in the race, some contact. You see there on the right front, tape over the right front. They had a hole in it. They came a couple of times, got it repaired to their liking, and right now that 48 car is rolling. Reddick up inside the top 10.
Yeah, it's incredible what they've done.
Tyler Reddick.
Back to that pit stop early that Vince is referring to. We were watching them from the booth and thinking maybe that he could lose a lap. He did not. Joe Graff Jr. 07, 23 Anthony Alfredo.
There's a pretty big transition down there. Oh, big hit here for the 31.
And that will be caution number 4.
Oh, Snyder.
Snyder, heavy damage to the right front. He was running 19th. Racing with Tommy Joe Martin's.
I mean, his flip at Daytona is probably the start of it.
15 laps to go in stage 2. Justin Allgaier leading Noah Gragson and Ty Gibbs.
It's like the man freaking got a motor ripped out of his car.
I want to check something real quick. I just unmuted myself.
User entered your channel.
We're doing some live Xfinity reactions up on Connor's YouTube channel.
You think AJ Allmendinger is gonna have a chance to make his overall Xfinity top 5 finishes to 36 today?
Maybe. I mean, he's.
What is that website? Okay, Hoshusho, Bing Chiding.
That's not even Chinese, you idiot.
I know, it's Arabic.
It's not Bing Chiling, it's Allahu Akbar.
I mean, AJ. I mean, Connor, Allmendinger has not finished outside the top 10 once this year. And he has never finished a 4.5. Best in the Xfinity Series this year.
Oh, hey, Matthew.
Yeah, I'll just sit here so I know what's happening.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're on stream just cause reactions.
Okay.
So just watch off the stream.
Oh, dude, it is cloudier than a bitch over there.
Brandon Jones is a Paul Menard car.
Those feelings.
Oh yeah, it was cloudy near me a second ago, but now it's cleared up.
Oh, I hope those are just marks and not droplets.
They're probably
not.
just marks from like.
Probably droplets.
Oh, they are.
No, I said they're probably.
No, they don't look like marks. They're not really clear.
Okay, so if they're not clearish, then it's not water.
Yeah, if it's clear, then it's water.
Yeah, if it's clearish. Water.
Well,
So Myatt Snyder had the spin, brings out the caution for the 4th time today.
User disconnected from your channel.
15 laps remaining in our second stage. And it's
Yeah, Snyder
options
is
you
the reason
have
we're under
in the
caution.
corner here at Darlington.
Yeah, so this is going down in 3 and 4. This data is something that teams are able to have as well. You see the 9 run up by the wall. The 54 gets a little lower entry and then merge up a little bit to the center.
What in the world's going on here?
Bottom. And look where they all kind of
They're
merge up.
reviewing
But
data.
that momentum from the 9 will carry all the way down into turn 1. being the fastest.
Gregson.
At least that lap.
Something to do with it, I guess.
Yeah, it's just fascinating.
They're viewing like
to see
what
all
lines
that of the top three
Allgaier,
cars. You know,
Gibbs,
three
and
completely
Gregson
different
are
lines.
taking.
And honestly, they all pretty much ran about the same lap time right there. So it just shows you the different options at this great racetrack.
And you may look at that and say, well, why don't you just run the wall? Well, maybe
Yeah,
his
Joey
balance
Logano
allows
was as
him to
well.
run the wall better than someone else. Or maybe for the 7, he wants to run the bottom because that's keeping his tires kind of managed in the right way for him, right? And maybe that's not the fastest at the moment, but maybe that's what's keeping his
The reason that
balance better.
Allgaier is running the scheme that he's running.
All those things kind of fall into the equation as a race car driver of how do I make long run speed? If you use the rear tires too long,
Dude, Ty Gibbs, as much as I want to hate on him so bad.
Your cars doesn't get looser and looser and looser and looser. You gotta find a
Ty
way to
Gibbs, as
manage
much as I want to hate
that. A lot
him,
of times that's just
his
using
throwback
a
is
different
pretty
line
cool.
here.
I'll give him that.
13 to go. Probably once we get everything reset, there'll be 10 to go.
Like, everyone really loves it.
Where's the breaking point for coming to pit road and getting some tires?
Well, I think it was already open and,
Oh, it
and
was
closed
open.
again.
Okay.
So I
There
would
you
have
go.
thought if I was in the back and didn't have a chance of getting any stage points and wasn't running really well, maybe in the mid-20s, I would think throw a set of tires on for the heck of it and give it a shot.
I didn't realize that they had already opened. I looked down there and saw it was closed. I'm like, man.
I didn't either.
Yeah, so there you go. Now we're choosing. We'll restart with 11 to go.
This is where I think I take the bottom if I was a 7. And
what do you do if you're the 9?
Oh! Well, now I know what I do if I was a 9. That answered that.
Wow.
Oh, you think they're doing the old teammate okie dokie restart right there?
I don't know.
They could be.
I could see that happening.
The
maybe.
old okie dokie. I could see that happening here.
The old okie dokie teammate, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, I could. Maybe.
When we call the okie dokie, that is the kind of teammate restart we call it, where
I just found one of
the leader
Anthony's
will
old
take
videos.
the non-preferred lane.
Oh, really?
in
2001
hopes that
Daytona
the other
500
teammate
National
has a
Anthem reenactment.
good start and they end up being 1-2
yeah.
instead of being 1-3 or whatever it may be. So that's an interesting.
Those are the good old days.
Play here.
See our Xfinity fastest lap. Ty Gibbs, top of the chart there. Gregson Jones also turning good laps. Josh Berry, Ryan Sieg, although Sieg has fallen back to 15th now for this restart.
Blaney, I've seen the okie dokie go wrong a few times.
Yeah, I've seen it go wrong. I think I've been a part of it. It's gone wrong once or twice. It doesn't really work out. But you know, usually when you do the okie dokie, I don't know, we keep calling it the okie dokie,
and you turn yourself around,
and the other people and all the other drivers are like, I'm not going to let them do that, and they mess it all up. So we'll see if they. I'm going to say it one more time. If they do the okie dokie or not.
It kind of ticks off the rest of the field when you do that, for sure.
Gregson trying to sweep the stages here today.
Green. Nate's giving you a good push here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No okie dokie.
Oh,
Seven still spinning.
User disconnected from your channel.
Man, I don't understand why the leader keeps taking the top.
I mean, he got the lead, you know, restarted that way once he got tires on it.
Yeah,
and maybe that's a product of starting in the back. He didn't get to see all that that we saw earlier, maybe.
Well, now we'll see how good the 7 really is, because coming to 10 to go in the
User
stage.
entered your channel.
The 9 car was pretty close to the 7, but you never know how much either one of them are saying.
Oh, hi, Leo.
We'll see if
So,
the
Monzo,
7,
what would you rate the
if his car is as fast as it was the first run to be able to run down the 9?
Uh, your hosting was good. It's just Daniel's pretty bad.
Yeah, we
You know who
had to
really
like
that hurt
penalize
as well
Dan
is
for
Josh
that.
Berry, because I mean
Yeah,
he
he was.
out of it. Now you
He
lose- I mean,
kept
there's
forcing
so much
people
momentum in the
and
chain
all that
reaction, all these
crap. But I don't know,
He was
man.
just stuck there, right? The 7 spin.
I'm
his
just-
tires,
anyways,
he's
I'm
gotta
gonna be right
run, he
back
starts
because I
pushing,
feel
he pushes
like
him
I
any
have to
harder, he
shit.
wrecks him. It's a tough spot. You see
Okay.
Red on the
Didn't need to
bottom.
notify the whole stream about that.
But Tyler's done a good job in that 48 car. You know, jumping in the car that you don't race very often, people you don't use very, much, that don't know your way of communicating things. That's challenging to overcome all the time. And looks like there's a pass for second with Ty Gibbs taking over the 7 of Justin Allgaier.
Allgaier might not be as good here. We'll see what Vince has to say about the 7.
How about that 7, Vince?
You guys have talked a lot about the fact that Allgaier has run toward the bottom, and that is by design. He told me before the race, he said he really worked on it in practice as well. He said, if everybody runs the top,
we're back
you can never pass up
in
there.
stage.
He said, I want to be good
Gregson
on the bottom and have the top
Gibbs,
as an option. I'd say
two
it's
best
worked out
drivers
well
of the
for
day
Allgaier
so
so
far,
far.
I would say.
The only
has
chance
been
you're going to be
up
able to
till
see
recently.
Big Machine Racing run top 5 out
Coleman,
of
you got anything on the 48?
intermediate.
Yeah, let's look at Tyler Reddick.
Tyler Reddick, because Tyler Reddick is so talented.
I'm waiting for the slide job
Just
three. You just pulled another one on Josh Berry.
that too. Plus, Big Machine has that alliance with RCR.
That is his best spot on the racetrack. He sets up for that high entry in turn 1, uses a high radius off of turn 2, gets a massive run down the back straightaway. He also has the grip to get into turn 3 hard and slide up. So if he's second place on the last lap, watch out.
Tyler Reddick is one of those guys. He's very, very talented. He's very aggressive, and he is a slide job.
Oh, I thought he was going to do it again there.
If we stay on this another lap and he stays close to it, he may try
Dude.
to pull the slider here.
Then you got Sam Hunt with John Hunter Nemechek doing good like they always are.
Pulls up in front of you, yeah, you're gonna get hit. If you pull a slide job on me and you stop in front of me, it's game on at that point. And it's, I think it's, you know, the way to pass here, though. I don't blame him for doing it. That's the way you have to do it, especially if your car is dominant on the top side.
Hey, some underdog teams that are running in the top 5. And we talk about Reddick, Big Machine Racing, their best finish all time. Jade Buford at Coda last month. And you look at what John Hunter Nemechek is doing for Sam Hunt Racing. He has been the guy that has delivered in that 26. Anytime they have had a good day, he's been the one driving it. And here we are again. Had a top 5 at Phoenix driving this 26 earlier in the year.
And John Hunter's been doing obviously a good job, but this is also one of his best racetracks, right? Winning the truck race last night. In general, he just runs good here all the time, no matter what he's in. This is a track that fits his style.
Truex battling Allmendinger for.
Dude, look at that Ty Gibbs throwback from Ryan Truex.
Like going to lose a spot to Sam Mayer. That's the bad thing is you're trying to pass somebody. Let's say they're on the top of 3 and 4, like AJ was doing to Ryan, and you're like, I got to go to the bottom, and then the guy behind you gets you because you ran the non-preferred lane. So that, talk about frustrating things that can happen here. That's one of them.
By the way, Brandon Brown made an unscheduled pit stop in the 68. Tough break for him as we go inside of 5 laps to go, stage number 2. Sam Mayer making some gains, Regan.
Adam, keep an eye on Sam Mayer as this race plays out. Also, it's
Allmendinger
getting into the wall right in front of him. As he came here last year, hit the wall in the fall race on lap number 2, had no good experience. Team told me earlier today that laps for stages 1 and 2 would be the priority to get.
Yeah, because Gibbs is running the interstate, not what's his face, Ty Gibbs.
This is the best that the car has been all day long.
Hey, and remember this: as they make gains, Taylor Moyer, the crew chief, not here. He was suspended 4 races when the wheel got away last week at Dover, and Andrew Overstreet calling the shots. And we've got a caution, and there it is.
And
for
Gregson
the 68 of Brandon
2.
Brown. It comes out.
So he sweeps the stages, trying to sweep it, get his 3rd win of the season.
It's going to be Noah Gregson who gets the sweep today. 3rd time he's swept stages 1 and 2, but he's never swept the opening stages and gone on to get the victory.
Now they can say that. It's now certain that direction's going to do it.
And if Gregson wins, he'll tie Ty Gibbs for the most wins of the season.
Did you know AJ Allmendinger only started on the pole 5 times in his Xfinity career so far?
Really?
Once in 2013, 2019, and 2021, and twice this year.
Well, I mean, 2013 he was back with Penske, and Penske's a powerhouse no matter the series. And then Colleague's probably one of the powerhouse Xfinity teams, so that's not a surprise.
this is something I want to find out.
Find out about what?
The NASCAR Hall of Fame class of 2023 has the longest career in NASCAR history. Herschel McGriff, 4-time champion crew chief, Kirk Shelmerdine.
Imagine if Allmendinger finishes in the top 10 in every single Xfinity race this year.
NASCAR Steve O'Donnell announcing the most recent class that will go into the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Congratulations to that trio, so deserving.
So when I won the championship back in 2018, they let you sit in on the kind of the discussions. They let you sit on the board there for a minute and hear the conversations of so many people within the sport talking about why they believe somebody should be in the Hall of Fame or not be in the Hall of Fame is pretty entertaining to watch and listen to, and to be a part of for that year. That was special.
I'm back. I'm gonna check if the thing was
Future Hall of Famers on track today. Stage 2 complete.
Yeah,
at
the
Darlington,
the Lowe's Xfinity
Series.
video is
It is
up.
the Mahindra Roxor 200.
Right now we're reacting to Xfinity with Connor because he's streaming.
Busy.
And, and the screen's black.
Do indeed, and keep an eye on the 48 of Tyler Reddick. The
What
car's
these-
been pretty free. They're going to end up putting some tape on the
Confusion
grill.
noises?
That'd be the only adjustment on the 48 of Reddick, who pits.
Hey Leo, how does it
spot.
feel
And there's a
to
good look at that
miss
7 of
the
all guys.
main
Been
event
out
of
front for a
qualifying
fair amount today, but he says
For
it's
what?
just gotten too free everywhere.
in the cup?
So they're going to snug him up
Meh,
a little
I
bit.
don't care.
And
The
then
only
the
thing I'm pissed about is
54
Logano
of Ty
getting the pole.
Gibbs, he led 18 laps.
Yeah,
early.
Logano
It's
shouldn't
a
be on
lot
the pole.
better after the adjustments of that last pit stop.
Mickey.
The 8-car Josh Berry right now is
Honestly,
just
it should've
too
been Larson.
free getting
I would've
back
been
to the
fine with
gas
Larson.
off of turn 2.
Good.
Can't get the power down quite like he
Larson
wants to.
deserves
and the 9
pole.
to Noah Gregson free climbing the hill all the way around the racetrack in turns
Oh,
1 as well as
91%
turns
of the
2.
movies to like
Too loose with that
the
race car.
Lowe's Xfinity
I
series
know last
video is
week
done.
pit road was a bugaboo
It's
for the
like AMD.
17. May have cost him a win at Dover.
The video's on the fight
At
with
Darlington, they have been on +2 for Allgaier. He wins the race off pit road, and he'll be in charge when we come back for the final stage.
Just Allgaier, what was on pit road? Let's go.
Who's your favorite in Xfinity, Leo?
Justin Allgaier.
Justin Allgaier? Well, apparently it's been a year since Allgaier won his last race in Xfinity, so.
I don't know if he's gonna win though.
I mean, he's my pick to win here today, so.
And that 35 of Emerling Gase Racing is throwing it back to the NASCAR Hall of Famer and 9-time
See, the video's done
Modified
yet.
champion Richie Evans. But get this.
So when the video gets done, I'm going to
Exact same sponsor that Richie worked with. And here
You're going to what?
representing BR Do It, this is Jeff Haas. Jeff.
Bust
I
a
am
nut.
Yeah, thank you very
No,
much. A couple weeks ago, Pat called me and he said,
I'm gonna
"With this
put Lowe's
throwback
Cup
team
Series
at
as the
Darlington,"
thumbnail of
he
the
goes,
video.
"You
I don't
think we
know,
ought to
but
do Richie?"
I'm just
You
gonna
know,
put Lowe's
Pat's
Cup
a modified
Series.
driver, you know, with the wheeling
No,
tour and
not
stuff,
Lowe's
and I go,
Xfinity Series. I
"Absolutely,
don't have the
you can make
logo,
it
but
look
I can't make it that mess, so it's gonna be normal.
Byron DeWitt. I started actually
See,
at
the
Byron
video's
DeWitt
done.
in
96% of the video.
So I've been there a long time. They sold the company, but it was so excited, you know, to get.
Oh, did you see Doctor Strange yet?
Absolutely. So we
No.
stuck with the BR
You want me to spoil it for you?
the jeans machine.
Sure. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever get to see it, even though I want to.
Well, here's the thing. Doctor Strange 2 is on the Onion Play, if you know.
Oh, okay.
Leo, I'm streaming. Don't.
What do you mean?
Really excited to be able to do this. It's fun.
Don't spoil it.
I'm live.
Yeah.
As well, Patrick being an established modified driver himself. What do you think
You can tell me later, just not now.
like Patrick Emmerling give a tribute to him this weekend?
Yes, yeah, I already know you live. Yes, you're live. Yes, you're live, and 0 people are in it. They might not hear. Wait, is it going? Is the stream going straight to YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not spoiling it then.
Feedback we're getting, and they're going, Jeff, hey, this is so cool, and you know, and I definitely want to thank the DeWitt family for allowing us to do this.
Well, Jeff, thank you so much for the time. It was so great meeting you today.
Thank you.
What a testament, not only to Throwback Weekend, but to the relationship that NASCAR teams have with their sponsors.
And my
And
video
now
is
we
done.
go to our eBay pit
Your video's done.
sponsored
Wow.
by eBay Motors, and here you see it. Justin Allgaier delivering on the pit lane. Outstanding job there, and now we get to Vince Welch.
It's been 12 days since the last time I
Thanks
recorded.
a lot, Adam. With Scott Borchetta,
Actually,
team
no, it's been
owner
1
for
month
Big Machine
because I
Racing.
want to count the
Got Tyler
streams.
Reddick in the car. What an opportunity it is. What do you hope to learn with Tyler in the machine today?
You know, having a great
ways
shoe
to
like Tyler
create.
Reddick in the car is really everything that we've been trying to figure out. We haven't had a great start to the season, and already the feedback that he's
Your mom?
giving us and how the car is operating, and you know, it's everything that Richard Childress and I
Sorry.
talked about. We know our cars are good, and we've got to make sure that we can back it up on the track.
Thanks, Scott. Adam?
Yeah, I mean, they've been so strong today. Through a
Tyler Reddick is the GOAT.
And going to restart inside the top 10, a chance for their best ever finish, and only their 44th start as a team.
It's hard to put together a race team these days. You know, you think about just trying to start a race team, all the moving parts and pieces, getting cars that are good and competitive against teams that have been doing this for so long. It's so hard to do that.
Las Vegas.
Going to be 53 laps to go as we begin our final stage. All JRM front row. Allgaier outside of his teammate Noah Gregson.
So new tires, you see the top side hang in there better, but I tell you what, the 9's going to shortcut it. Nope, not quite.
You almost have to be, you have to have the outside car on your right rear quarter panel, I think.
They're
to
in
make
here.
The bottom work into one. You kind of shortcut it and slide up front on, but Noah was really close to being able to do it, but Justin.
Oh, here we go.
Allgaier leading.
Yeah, actually, guys.
Remember the last restart, Ty Gibbs able to get to the outside of the 9. You see him up there already.
Sam Mayer coming to life, looking at the inside of Josh Berry.
I mean,
They've gotten that car better and better all day.
They have, and such an incredible day for Junior Motorsports as a group. I mean, we've said it, but this team is just performing at such a high level. They've swept the stages now in 3 consecutive races.
Wow.
It's frustrating being in the way. You have every right to be frustrated, man. Just as frustrated as you. As a company, as an area, we're as bad as we've ever been. So it'll be about 3 months. Hopefully we can take it a turn around. Just stay with us here.
I'll be right back.
Copy, brother.
That's interesting. That's the second time we heard that in a row. It's that, hey, we have a fix coming. It's just a long ways down the road before they got it. I don't know exactly what that means. But it doesn't make you feel good as a driver either. But I mean, that's around playoff time, so it'd be the right time for it. But interesting they talk
Leo,
about
do you know that we have a
so
Paul
much
Menard
and
throwback
what
in the
that ends up
field?
being. But AJ's
Brandon
just one of
Jones.
those drivers
Yep.
that we talk about his consistency. He's done this long enough. He knows how to take a 15th
Let's go,
place
Brandon
car,
Jones.
10th place car and finish 5th, 6th, 7th, somewhere with it, and get more than what's there just by being smart and taking what's there to give him. Don't take yourself out of it. I say that as he hit the wall a few laps before the end of the second stage, but typically he's one of those guys
Wait, you
that can
smell
keep his
what?
head in it and get something out of it, and that's why you see him up
Hold
there
up,
in
yeah,
points
back.
too.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he's been leading the points.
Okay.
And we saw he hasn't had a finish outside the top 10 all year. But
I was just talking
the
about
college
you said my
cars
room
haven't
stank.
been as
I said my
strong
name smells
as
good.
the past. You know, like last year, year
Mm.
before. I think they've lacked a little
That's
bit
what I
of
say.
speed.
I was
Obviously, AJ's
waiting
been
you
really
smell what.
consistent,
I was saying my room
and been
smelled
able to make
good.
up for it, but it seems like they've lost a little bit of pace with everybody
Now I need
else.
to find
but
that low
it seems
that
like
I
they,
had the lows.
hopefully 3 months down the road have an idea to fix it.
But put it in perspective, his teammates are 17th, Landon Castle there.
3 of the 4 JRM cars in this race are in the top 5.
Actually, never mind. I don't need a thumbnail.
Justin Allgaier continues to lead.
Unless.
My question is now, where's Sam Mayer at? Oh, look at this. Nemechek and Gibbs.
Oh, screw, I'm not doing that thumbnail.
Uh-huh.
Jesse Punch here
No,
live
it's not
once
made
again
for
with an update
kids.
from Darlington Raceway. 3 of the 4 Junior Motorsports drivers currently running in the top 5. I spoke with each driver before the race, and all of them seemed confident, but the most confident of them was the number 8 of Josh Berry. To no surprise, Josh comes from a late model background with Junior Motorsports. He's a champion in the Cars Tour. He told me that he feels like this racetrack here in Darlington, and
I'm gonna-
specifically the way that it races on tires,
Get back.
Nemechek third. Here comes Barry. He takes fourth from Gibbs. And here comes Noah Gregson.
2:30.
Just wanted to wish all the moms out there a very happy Mother's Day today. And I also wanted to wish my mom a happy Mother's Day. Hope you have a great day. I want to wish a happy Mother's Day to my mother, all the beautiful mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, especially my mom and my wife, Ashley.
Alright, so it's gonna be at 2. So the premiere of the Lowe's Xfinity Series is gonna be at 2:30 p.m. for you. It's gonna be like 3:30. Wait, you live in Canada, right? What's your time right now, Monster?
As we do
3:08.
miler right
So
here
it's gonna be at 3:30
at Darlington for
for you.
NASCAR's Cup Series on FS1.
Okay.
So Justin Allgaier is leading.
And yes, it's
lot of
gonna be a
moms here
long.
this
Yes, it's
weekend.
gonna be a
Justin
long
Allgaier
race for
leading.
adults.
But Noah
Oh, yeah.
Gregson is hanging around, and I've been so impressed, continue to be impressed with what we're seeing out of John Hunter Nemechek. You saw this when we were side by side, but the best Toyota today from Sam Hunt Racing.
Yeah,
Dude, Nemechek was right up against that
Team
damn
like
wall.
Sam Hunt Racing. Obviously, John Hunter does a good job on the race last night, and that's great to see for that team. A pretty new team, and it's awesome
gives him the
to see him
26.
running up front and gosh, being the top running Toyota.
I'm not gonna be
Huge.
streaming this because I'm
While
not
that was
streaming 2 in a
happening,
row.
back behind them,
Fair
Sam
enough.
Mayer won,
Oh, Reddick.
48,
What a
Tyler
crossover
Reddick.
move.
Oh, that's
I'll say Ty
that's
Gibbs.
Tyler trying to pull a slide job right there. Still like the move. And Sam Mayer said,
No, Ty Gibbs ain't winning
I don't
this.
think so, buddy. And kept his nose
Yeah, I
out
see
there.
that crossover.
Now that's a recipe for disaster when you get all that going the wrong way. Because if Tyler
What is
overcommitted
what is
and had
video
to come up the
upload?
racetrack, and
So
Sam
what about the
didn't give
Cup
him any
Series?
room, they
Who's just
both
gonna
would
win
have ended
it?
up in the wall. So it's got
Cup
to be
Series, I got
give and take when a
Chastain
slide
winning.
job like that happens, and
Can't-
you know Tyler did
can't
a
be
smart
Chastain.
job at trying to honestly scare him into
What do you
giving
mean
him the
can't be?
spot.
Chastain's good at any track, whatever you throw at him.
Maybe throwing him
How about
Ely
just
was
making
supposed to be
that
because
move as a
Jones
two-time
and Larson
champion,
choked it,
you know, trying
and
to
for
take advantage of an
Coda
18-year-old,
because
right? I mean,
he
you
got
gotta know who
Allmendinger
you're
and
racing
Bowman.
against, don't you?
Absolutely.
And since that time,
do it
he
again.
passed him.
Well, still Chastain, even if he doesn't win, he's running like top 5, top 10.
I mean, really
Yeah,
beating up
and
on these kids. I just
well,
don't understand
you
it.
are and we
But no,
us
Rex going
Hendrick
for it.
drivers
You
are
see
being
him
beaten by
kinda
Chase
getting a
Elliott
high
for
entry
points.
into one, which we see him do a lot. Larson does it a ton.
Yeah,
Denny
and
Hamlin.
Byron's the only one with
I
more
think it
than a
saves
win this
tires and
season
just
compared
carries
to
momentum,
us
and
three
now he's got
who
some
had
clean
more
track.
than
I
one
think
win
he's gonna
last
be able to
year.
make some ground. Coleman.
Hey, we've talked about tire saving all afternoon. You see the 9 car of Noah Gregson really starting to push Justin Allgaier. We know Justin Allgaier is the leader. He's trying to manage his gap. I'm looking back at 3rd, 4th, 5th place, the 26th,
Also, if you
the
need me,
8th,
I'm in
then
a
Tyler
road
Reddick.
stock because
These
I'm
guys are
on
really good
board.
at saving tires. Josh Berry, arguably one of the best
Okay.
in the sport. I want to talk to the drivers. If you're in this spot, you're playing this cat and mouse game. At what point are you?
I don't know
gonna
if Brandon
make
Brown's
some
out either. I
cheese?
haven't heard anything
Oh
about
no,
him.
all you can see
Chasing
is
the
Justin
cheese.
Allgaier leading.
I think at this point you got to let it kind of come to you. You got 38 laps to go. It's a long time here. You run too hard.
Hey,
right
Ryan
now, you're gonna
Truex
pay
and
the
Sam
penalty. You
Mayer.
see
What
that
spot
with
is that
Ty
for?
Gibbs right now, where the back end of his car is sliding around, he's falling backwards. You know, if you just kind of run your pace, manage
That's
your
for
tires,
6th, I believe,
keep
because
your
Gibbs went back
balance
to
as close as
5th.
it can by using your tires in the correct way. Eventually, they're going to come back to you.
Riley
Ooh,
Herbst
Herbst and Sieg. Oh,
and Ryan Sieg in a 39.
Yeah, 39's pretty loose. Driving up to the wall. 98. I think the 39 was already pretty loose before.
well, Sieg got his Darlington stripe.
He's going to hit the wall either way.
Allgaier out front, but not
I'm gonna
pulling away, Vince.
Well, he has led the most laps, and his teammate there, Noah Gragson, has led the second most laps. You know, it's interesting. Gragson won this race last year. Gragson won in the fall. But Allgaier told me that even though they won in the spring, they weren't stoked about their car. They felt like they were really fortunate to win. And when they came back in the fall, Gragson was so much better than them.
Starr running is at the top 25, be like.
They set up very similar to Noah Gregson's. It's interesting that the two are running 1-2, and Allgaier.
I think last time Allgaier won was in Darlington, right, or Atlanta.
Regan.
Well, Vince
I think it was Darlington, I believe.
He and crew chief Luke Lambert been on the same page all season long, making very good adjustments with that race car. Today, so far, too loose as he drives up.
Brandon Brown's the last car on the track. He's like 4 laps down or some shit.
When was the last time the 48 won for Xfinity?
48? I have no clue, actually.
Same here. Like, I thought if it the 40, I think the 48 never had one. If the 48 won Talladega and it's Freddie Poole.
Say something about your car, and it's really
it would have been with Ganassi.
the race a lot of times.
Yeah.
And when you feel a little change,
But not just like Ganassi, just like
the
I
right
don't
thing
know,
at the right spots
big-
at the corner, it just boom comes to life. And you know he's been hanging with the 7 here. I'd say
I'm in
down
a
here
road
at 3 and
stock.
4
I'm in a
might be
road
even
stock
little
race right
better
now
than
with
that.
What about the psychology of a driver who's
I don't know,
trying
but I'm-
to figure
37
out?
minutes?
Justin Allgaier is not
Damn.
won in
We're
34
almost
races.
done with the okay.
And since that time, Gregson has won 5
Brandon Brown is
times.
still
You
out
got to think about those things, I would guess. We'll discuss
Let's
that.
go, Brandon Jones.
We continue from Darlington.
Is that Timmy Hilda about to lap?
Believe so. That's the battle for third between Barry and Nemechek.
Hey Maz, you know Lucky from
Yeah, Lucky.
NoCo.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, we're in road stock, by the way.
Alright.
Yeah, so actually no, Lucky. Yeah, so So remember that invite I said Bird? Lucky was a part of that. Lucky made the server. So I was inviting Bird because that was a role play. That me and Montana, Engineer, Lone, and everybody did. So next time, don't blame me for the hentai thing. That was Lucky's.
Leo, I'm streaming, you dumbass.
My bad, 0 people. They ain't gonna notice.
They're gonna notice. They're gonna notice soon. Start getting more views.
Sam Mayer trying to get by Gibbs to have all 4 JRM cars in the top 5.
Bro, what is this tag? What is tag doing?
Now the only driver that's the odd one out in the top 5 is Nemechek.
I'm sorry, God. This man's
running Toyota.
And there's Allmendinger trying to hang on to his top 10 streak. All three Gibbs guys up in the top 10 as well. Dude, imagine if Ryan Truex and Martin Truex Jr. raced on the same team in the same series.
2 laps to go.
Or they could just make another 23-11 entry. That works too.
No, if Gaunt was still around, we could have seen that.
Coming up, following NASCAR on
That
FS1,
too.
Major League Baseball, starting things next.
But
with
they
the
had to shut
Tigers
down.
And Astros. Then tonight, 7 Eastern, part 2 of our doubleheader.
Yeah,
Cards
thanks,
and Giants.
Joe.
It's all on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. Justin Allgaier continues to lead, and that's
36 with the bumper caution.
I don't think that's going to stay on there for long.
And there's the caution. 27
Well,
laps remaining.
this changes everything.
You know what that reminds me of?
Money time on pit
What?
road.
Chase Elliott?
Yeah, Charlotte
Girls,
Roval last
this is
year.
what it's all about.
Oh yeah, Ryan Priest. Oh
Everyone
yeah, that's
has
also
two sets of tires left, or most everyone has 2 sets of tires left.
Dude, I don't know why NASCAR didn't black flag Chase Elliott. Like, he came. I don't. Oh, is that Joe
slight
Graff?
gone bad.
Yeah.
That's not what we talked about. You don't get fired up ahead and the outside guy doesn't give it to you. You're both in the wall.
You know what? Here's what you do.
Well, you know, Alex is
Get
from
rid
Canada.
of
They
the
get a lot of
two
snow up
current
there. It looked like he was
drivers last
driving
replace him
on a
with Brennan
snowy
Poole and
road,
Greg
you know,
Galding.
sliding around out
I
there.
feel like he'd be pretty good.
Dude, yeah. Dude, Brennan Poole's had no luck this year. Give the man a chance.
And Greg Galding actually
not
did
bad.
very
Inside
good.
the top
Actually
20.
did good
Yeah,
with
doing
SS.
pretty good. So I think everyone has 2 sets.
Didn't he
left,
almost win
except
Talladega with him that one
for
year?
The 48.
Yeah,
Right.
he
Now
almost
he's down to his
won
last
Dash
set.
Cass as well.
So he is gonna.
Yeah, we got beat by Reddick.
He's got to pit.
Yeah, you have to pit. You have to use your last set. We got 26 laps to go. He just.
Speaking of Reddick,
hopefully they don't run 10 laps and the caution comes out because then he'll be in big trouble.
It would be interesting, though, if that happened, because there's still 31 guys on the lead lap. So even if they pit here and we get another caution in 10 to 15 laps, how many come and don't?
Hey, Leo.
It's so hard to get the good out of them when you have that much
Do you
traffic.
think Bowman has a chance to win Darlington tomorrow?
Nope.
This is what it's all about right here. The pressure's on the pit.
Isn't Bowman your driver? Why do you have no confidence in him?
So far
I have no confidence because this man's losing.
last week.
Staying out. I think that was
Besides-
Reddick that just passed by. No.
And it's the 7
Was it Reddick?
leading them down. Here they are, Vince.
Well, Justin Allgaier, as you guys have noted, it's been a long time.
I think it was just
since
a
he's
lapper.
won. He'd like nothing better than to get that win today and add to his 16-win total. And they have been out front, and when that car is out front, it is good. Look for no significant adjustments.
It's been over a year
Seven
since Allgaier
to
won his
times
last
in
race.
gas. The 26
Trying to
of Nemechek just
break
needs
that
a little
streak.
more turn. They're going to make a small air pressure adjustment. Put some tape on it as well, Regan.
The 8-car Josh Berry right now pretty good with that race car. Just a little bit to the tight side when he's in dirty air. Small adjustments for him. And the 9 Noah Gregson said, I am close. Unless you think the track's going to change, just get me out front.
Okay.
If you don't, I think I can get him anyways.
Might have been a slight bobble.
All right, who wins the race off pit road? Allgaier.
And he wins the race off pit road.
Oh, let's go. Allgaier.
JRM get the first
Bro, I
three
like how y'all
spots
say.
off.
I like how y'all say it together like in a Yushin. I don't know how to say that. UNISON.
Wait, where's Gregson? Did he lose a lot of spots?
I think it was like the 5th or 6th off pit road.
Yeah, because the other 3, his teammates got 1, 2, 3, and I was wondering where Gregson was and all that.
I feel like Allgaier has it. If Darian jinxed Allgaier, I'm done.
Wait,
Can
did
I be
Darian already
honest?
send it?
I don't care. Darian is just doing this whole jinxing thing as a way to get attention.
Yeah, could be.
No, it's not a could be. It's a definite.
And he got the wrong track. He went to Dalton and it had the wrong track.
Hang on,
It was Las
I'm
Vegas.
at
It was
the
Las.
wrong track.
He has a Las Vegas shirt and not a Dalton shirt.
Dude, he hasn't
He
jinxed
is.
all. He hasn't said anything yet.
I'm at the wrong track. Those clouds look threatening.
And I feel like Darian's gonna chase Carson though.
Dude, when somebody threw a beer can at Nemechek yesterday. Oh my gosh.
Of stage 3 ticking down.
Bro, what the fuck?
Allgaier is in control of the
Bro,
field.
everybody's just bumping and banging. I'm trying to get 2 in a row.
Today about his confidence.
Leo, you're banging with your left hand.
No, I'm in a row sock.
Is okay, and that's because of a mentality shift.
White flag. Don't rack. Don't rack. Oh my god, you idiots.
That Paul Menard throwback from Brandon Jones.
Bro, Lucky, stop. Bro, Lucky, stop. You gotta kill yourself. Bro, this idiot.
I vote no confidence in Alex Bowman. He literally says Kyle Larson's more talented.
Interesting thing to keep in mind as you see Justin Allgaier line up here for this restart next to his teammate Josh.
And I want Chris Buescher to get a top 10 tomorrow. If not, I'm gonna be big pissed.
"17 minutes left till the Sting uploads."
you uploaded?
A league.
The Lowe's Cup Series, the Lowe's Xfinity Series.
We got one last throwback.
The video of the Lowe's Xfinity Series.
Ryan Sieg.
We might be racing again tonight for Fanta. I don't know.
The shoes right. The wingtip.
Because last time I reported,
I can see Josh
Lowe's
Berry
Cup
driving the
Series,
Bonnet. That's
the
really
Lowe's
good.
Xfinity Series was Miami.
Good because of the long winless
what are they showing us?
in your career. And
So July 10th will be the anniversary of Lowe's.
When he won the championship.
Yeah.
And Hemrick's come back a little bit. He was 30th, for a while, and now finds himself inside the top 20,
Dude,
running 18.
the top 3 are junior motorsports. Oh my gosh.
I feel like the 34 is only successful to
Stage 1,
qualifying for a race
Stage 2,
with
but
Kyle
they've
Weatherman
fallen
to
back
the
now
car.
outside.
Kyle Weatherman has talent. That's simple.
You see they already chose.
Yeah, unlike Jesse
taking the
Iwuji.
top side as the leader with new tires. I think that's probably a pretty good move. After that, I feel
Poor
like,
Jesse
I don't know, but I
Iwuji.
think you
Then
just
again,
gotta take the
I don't
first
know.
lane, especially on new tires.
Yeah, I think so. I think so also. You saw the one.
Dude,
he's up behind
Nemechek.
Allgaier. They've gotten that car a lot better today, so be curious to see if Sam Mayer has anything. The one who lost big was.
All right, restart.
First time he's not been on the front row for a restart in a long time. Talking about Gregson.
Ooh, Allgaier had a terrible start.
Got the guy. It's okay. It's okay, bro. I got the lead card.
Nemechek. Ooh.
Dave might be in trouble. Yeah.
And a restart violation.
Here comes Reddick. Oh, 54 in the wall.
From that inside lane,
Guys,
he was not
restart violation.
For 8.
Gibbs falling back there.
For
Gregson
Barry.
with a little rally in the outside lane.
26, baby. He had a huge run off a turn.
Because I feel like the 8. Oh yeah, black flag. I just seen it.
26, Gregson right there with him, and Gregson was crossing him over into
I
turn.
have a feeling it's for Josh Berry because he did pull ahead of the 7.
Yeah, the black flag's out.
Restart and just out launched him. You see him pulling
Yeah, they're
the bottom here.
Oh yeah, it's Barry. He's coming down.
Yeah, Barry jumped.
Drive through. Yeah, I mean on the
Nemechek. He's in second now.
The blue Geico restart zone.
Nemechek.
The 7
Go Custer.
can go anytime in
They're
that
He's
zone.
trying to avenge. He's trying to get some revenge from
To
Richmond.
the 7 to time it with
And
him.
those not Ty Gibbs in the lead, but who cares?
7 chose not to go, and that's what got the 8 car in trouble, unfortunately.
Dude, Reddick's in the top 5.
Right now, 20 to go. You're running top 2, and you got to do this. This has got to hurt big time.
I don't know, because they're teammates. I don't know if you do that intentionally.
At the end of pit road, I think he'll stay on the lead lap, but definitely taking his chance of winning pretty much out of the question at this point.
Oh yeah, Bristol. Didn't he wreck his own teammate?
Yes, something out of it,
right?
Yep.
Yeah, he still might not.
Don't forget Gregson. Look at Gregson, Allgaier thing, bro. Tech, you're dirty.
Man, Nemechek just incredible today.
Tech is like the definition, bro. Tech is like the definition of Angel right now. If you don't know who Tech is, he's like a Mexican.
Nemechek is closing in.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not working for him. It's the wrong thing to do. But I could see him.
This is the only time we're going to see Sam Hunt or Big Machine in the top 5 when we have Nemechek or Reddick in the car.
That's something I've been thinking about.
There's times you can just get overcommitted to something, right? It's how this is
bro,
working.
I can't even catch no one. I gave a catch.
It's working for me. While everybody else is working on their car and making it better.
Because they probably got RCR / JGR engines in their damn cars.
All of a sudden, everybody's faster than you.
And you see him slip there. He missed the bottom.
2 laps to go.
Is Nemechek going for the lead there?
Nemechek, as we said earlier,
bro, the man's literally wall riding to get some
Truck
stuff.
Series race here at Darlington. Could he sweep the first 2 days of throwback weekend?
Nigga, stop wall riding.
Either way, tremendous day.
Leo, you just said the N-word on stream.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Laps to go. I mean, you've done everything right.
I'm just pissed off. This man keeps wall riding, and now he's gonna win.
The 7's moving up now. Down there, but back to
Red.
6. He's had a fast car, they've done the right things,
Yeah,
good strategy, good pit stops, good restarts. They've executed to put themselves in the spot with 15 to go. That's what it's about.
Wall riding. Fucking.
And if they just stay right there, it would be the best run all time for Sam Hunt Racing. But you know when you're this close, you want to cash in.
For the inconvenience of me not giving a fuck.
Heck of a day for him, Vince.
Well, and Adam, I think you made a great point. Not only
Hey
is it a great
Leo,
run for
my
Nemechek,
car is
former
so
Cup driver's gone down
beautiful.
to the Truck
Shut the
Series
fuck
to,
up.
as he
Please,
says,
just
win
shut the
some
fuck up.
trophies and eventually get back up to Cup. But what a performance for this organization. Sam Hunt
Dude,
Racing, a relatively
Allmendinger's
new
hanging on to the top 10 by
trying to
2
make their name
positions.
as well, and they're using a
8
guy like
minutes
John
left
Hunter
on the snake
Nemechek
up.
to do just that. Coleman Preston.
Nemechek is right there. Here he comes.
He's got a big enough gap to the 9 now, and he's getting off turn 2 good enough. Well, we can see a slide job.
Ooh, all guys slides.
He's coming off turn 2 like we were talking Tyler Reddick earlier, hauling the mail down the back straightaway.
Nemechek is right on his bumper.
Turns 3 and 4. If he still has that gap here in the next couple laps, look for a slide job going into turn 3.
Yeah, what I see different
Honestly,
here.
I can't blame you. Barry's a lap down. Pro.
Able to build a little bit of a gap, but by the time it gets to the exit, the 26
That sucks for Barry.
And able to close up a lot of the gap that he's built. And you see the 7, really no choice at this point to move.
Herbst running in 6th and Truex in 7th.
Because you got to put 30 air on John Hunter Nemechek right now to try to stay in the lead.
Yeah, I mean, Allgaier, he hasn't been challenged like this.
13 laps to go for Justin Allgaier. He his first win in over a year.
Kind of breathing down his neck, so he's having to change stuff up. Like you said, he's out of his comfort zone of being able to control his own pace. He has to be really pushing the issue now. Like you said, it's gotten him to move up.
I think that's a 78.
Seemed to be able to make a little bit of distance from the 26.
And you see that he ran up there for a couple laps, built a little
No,
distance,
I think
back
that's
to
Josh
his comfort
Williams. I
area
think
down
I've
at the
seen that
bottom.
before.
Yeah,
I just got bow kicked for no reason.
Hard-fought battle to the end here. It's not going to be a comfortable finish for Justin Allgaier for sure. And those guys are running hard. And right now, all he's hoping is that John Hunter may have burnt his stuff up right there by running so hard, trying to take the lead and taking advantage of being so close at that moment.
Here's a cool story when you talk about the 26. The 11-11 Veteran Project is on the car as a
Nemechek
sponsor.
is right up against that wall. Oh, Graf!
Who was the first ever driver for Sam
Caution.
Racing.
Oh.
And we have a caution. Joe Graf Jr. brings it out. It's our 7th yellow of the day.
SS green light caution.
Bring it down low here. Bring it down low if you can.
Might as well
Man.
start calling them SS yellow light.
You got to pit. I mean, I think.
Honestly, who wrecked? Oh wait, who is that? Is that Alfredo?
Yep.
Contact from.
Oh, he just wrecked him.
23 there.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I think it just gets so
That looked
too, and
that was
loose.
very
The 23
scary.
stayed on the left rear quarter
Bro,
panel, and unfortunately,
considering the way the car was
ended up
going,
with
hold on.
Graf in the inside
Bro.
wall.
That shit almost
Much
looked like
of
it
a
would
chance
cause
to
a
save his bear,
blowover.
did he?
Well, I didn't really get off of him.
Honestly,
Pass here
though.
goes to Josh Berry, who did lose a lap when he made that pass-through penalty earlier from that restart violation.
Did he get a bit of air when he hit
You know,
the wall?
they're going to pit, right? Take tires.
Yep.
I don't know what everybody else does.
I think it's going to be a mixed bag, you know, because by the time we go back racing,
Yeah.
the tow truck hooked up to him right now, so that's going to be a couple laps.
Dude, seeing a winner sticker on the 07 is kind of weird to me.
Send
But
the waves.
yeah.
I mean, it's only
It's
going to
when
be
you
like
need to
7 laps
realize
go.
that Joe Graf is
So I
the
could
reason
see a
that
split
stickers on the 07. That's Custer.
field, you
It's-
know.
Exactly,
If you're the leader
Custer.
on this one, that's where it's
Toughest one.
really, really challenging, right? I mean, yeah, you want to be the lead of either one.
There's
of
always
you, but the
Daytona,
worst
though,
thing
Joe
that can
Graf
happen
Jr.
Right now is if 3 cars stay out with you, and right behind you they have fresh tires. 15 laps is a lot of laps here. Gosh,
Well, yeah, I'm sure they're gonna have Daytona the regular season
And I
for
think you
Xfinity.
drag enough people down.
Near
You
the
just-
end,
the
at
pace has
least.
slowed down so much this run already. I think it's something you have to do. I know some guy who's probably going to stay out is Tyler Reddick.
He doesn't have an
because
option.
he doesn't have any option.
And he's
Last
hoping
week,
everyone
for
stays
their
out with
first
him.
quarter win.
He
You got
may have a few
Sam May
takers,
here.
but I think, boy, I just,
We got Riley
a lot of
Herbst.
chances for
There's so many layers to this.
drivers
Number
A
one,
first
do you
time.
pit or do you stay
Yeah,
out? Number
first
two,
time.
if
We
you do
got
pit,
teams such
executing
as
on
Big
pit road,
Machine
which we've seen
and
today.
Sam Hunt. We got
Sam Hunt.
drivers
Some
like
guys.
Sam Mayer.
And then the other aspect is
And Riley Herbst.
after you execute your plan of strategy, how do you handle the restart based on what kind of tires you're on and what lane selection and all those things?
you better make sure your car fires off quick after
Are-
this one.
And they're coming down pit
He
road.
said, "Give me tires," and here they come.
Yeah, Reddick stayed out.
Big pit stops here, Vince.
This is where the
Ooh,
pit crew
right?
earns its money right here. You cannot afford a mistake. Justin Allgaier in that 7 bringing them down from the front, just a little out of the track. So they're going to go a half round down on the track bar. The 26 of Nemechek has been bad fast. Can he sweep his 2 races after winning the truck race last night? Regan?
The 1 car, Sam Mayer, just a little bit too free still.
In my opinion, this is Allgaier's race to lose, but I don't know.
And the 9 car, Noah Gregson, said, pump up the tires just a little bit. Maybe tighten me up just a little. That's all I need. Let's have a good stop.
Wait, doesn't this mean that Barry's back on the lead lap because of this caution?
Stay out. No surprise among them, Tyler Reddick. Here comes the race off pit road. The best on tires for the restart will be Justin Allgaier.
Allgaier gets first.
+1. Good stop for him.
I wasn't talking to y'all.
And John Hunter Nemechek
lost
a couple of positions.
Oops, third off pit road. Truex at 5th. Oh, contact from the 26 and the 98.
Let's watch this now from the perspective of Riley Herbst.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight pit road. You know, it's probably one of the tighter pit roads that we have, and it doesn't really get talked about a lot. But yeah, I mean that's a situation where his spotter or crew chief has got to say there's going to be 1 car outside of you.
Tyler Reddick stays out, and he'll be the race leader.
Oh shit!
All we need is 1 raindrop and 1 lightning strike. Nah, we'll take 1
Wait,
restart. We'll be just
Reddick stayed out.
He's the leader, yeah. Oh, well,
he seems confident.
And he's got a great shot at winning this thing straight.
So they both stayed out. They're playing the risky strategy.
8 or 9 cars, I think, stayed out. And he's got a pretty fast car. Here comes the choose to 1 to go. This will be 7 to go when they take the green.
Ooh, Reddick inside, Allmendinger outside.
So tires, you know, the first one's back there.
Wait, Clements and Hemrick are up there. Weatherman, Vargas, what?
So
Martins.
He's gonna have to go here. Colbert, what do you say here?
Where did all these guys come from?
Clement, Letterman, Martin.
Wash up the track. Long tires, he's going up. Expect that 7 to be all 4 on the apron. He just hopes it sticks.
Dude, Tommy Joe Martins is up here. Frickin' Kyle Weatherman.
I look for that 7 to be on the apron.
I like
Massey, the shittiest driver on DGM
here,
right now.
if you are the 7, the 9 on new tires, because
yeah, he's gonna get a good result. Actually, I don't think he's gonna last too long.
I feel like the bottom is going to roll. And
I don't think Vargas or Weatherman. I don't think those guys are gonna last too long up there.
And you see, we've got the pointers in on these drivers that have the fresh tires.
I mean,
and the other thing, we're going
I don't know. I mean, I know JD Motorsports is playoff capable, but they're not top 10 unless it's Daytona, Talladega.
New tires and some of those tires, that speed difference, and the patience are gone.
David Starr.
You cannot be patient with 7 laps to go. You got to be aggressive. I like what Coleman said about the bottom lane.
Dude, Barry's all the way in the back. Oh man.
That has to suck.
I mean, he's on the lead lap, but that still sucks.
Front row, Tyler Reddick, AJ Allmendinger.
All right, Reddick, Allmendinger to the green.
And these drivers have plenty of experience. Here we go. 7 remaining at Darlington.
7 to go.
See Allgaier go 3 wide.
Look at Allgaier 3 wide.
And he's going to make it work. I mean, he's going to be 5th.
What position?
But outside lane, AJ
Allmendinger up to the lead. Here comes
Who'd have
Clements.
seen the top side? AJ Allmendinger taking the lead right there.
Allgaier for 4th on Hemrick.
The whole race, he takes the lead with coming to 6 to go.
Jeremy Clements is 3rd. Allgaier to 4th.
He's about to be 2nd.
Throwbacks.
Clements gonna go for 2nd.
That is
awesome.
And Allgaier's gonna spoil the party.
How do you spot that one?
He's got those fresh tires.
Allgaier is through. He's bringing Noah Gregson with him. Allmendinger with the race lead. 6 laps remaining.
6 to go. Allmendinger. Reddick up against the. Oh, he's in the wall.
Who's in the wall?
Reddick.
We said there could be another caution.
Oh my gosh. No, Reddick.
There it is.
Now AJ's in trouble.
What the hell do you need?
Yeah, AJ had a small chance before the caution, but now.
Why does Reddick always have bad luck?
The buffer, right? The buffer of cars that stayed out. At this point, there's no buffer left. Let's see what happened to Tyler Reddick as he went down into turn 1 and 2.
Hey, stop that. Throw your arm out.
See, it looks like he caught the fence there, and maybe at that point, the right front, you see it where the sparks happen there. So he skinned the wall, and then it cut right front down from there. And unfortunately, it takes the best finish for that 48 team that they would ever had right here. Unfortunately, it's gone.
Tyler's going to be back in that car in a couple of weeks at Texas Motor Speedway. So a nice foundation for the future laid today for big machine racing. Even though they're not going to get the finish they would have liked. Noah Gregson's been so good today, leading 45 laps. He's third right now.
Dude, Jeremy Clemens, oh my gosh.
That's a great point. I mean,
yeah, that's all you got, bud. I wouldn't want to pick a car that has old tires and be lined up behind that one.
Yeah. And I tell you,
I don't know, just bad luck for Reddick trying to hold off Allgaier. That's all it is. But dude, Allgaier just forced 3 wide.
You know, 3 wide, going to the apron, trying to get a row, you know, entering one, and they did a good job.
They cleared both Weatherman and Vargas before they even got to turn 1.
I just cannot see anything but those 2 Earnhardt paint schemes. That just was so awesome.
You know, I thought it was going to be, close for the 7 to be able to maybe get to AJ Allmendinger. Is going to be like one of those last lap pass things.
Dude, Jeremy Clements up there in contention possibly to win.
Certain at that point, Allgaier is going to get there. Now restarting on the front row, he's definitely in the catbird seat to win this thing.
I mean, he only has 1 career win to his credit. That came at Road America in 2017.
I feel like it's going to be between those 2 guys, and here we see Justin Allgaier getting the win here last year.
No, please don't
he did so, beating his teammate, and he'll likely be racing his teammate Noah Gragson again today.
Jesus.
Oh, Cindric, my gosh.
Josh Berry. That's his last victory, 34 races ago. And since that time, 5 runner-ups. I mean, you hear the numbers. Half of the
34 starts, 5 second places, 17 top 5s, 523 laps led.
Since he got that checkered flag here 1 season ago.
It's been the story of what can happen next. And I think in this point, it's looking.
And right now he's in second to AJ Allmendinger. Trying to get his 2nd win of the season.
Caution came out when everyone pitted again. He was looking good to win the race.
Wait, does this also mean we're going to overtime? Because it's like 6 to go or something, right?
About if he is able to win today, what adversities they will have overcome. You know, the car needs a battery before we even get going. So they come down and change the battery. He starts in the rear, made it to the top 5 by the end of stage 1. And now has put himself in.
All right, restart. Allmendinger, Allgaier.
Well, there's a lot of cars taking the top.
Dude, Herbst is on the inside. Oh, fucking hell.
Allgaier and Gragson on those tires, staying together in the outside lane.
Riley Herbst.
Yeah, he's in 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Ryan and Joey, they said
Dude, Allmendinger's probably going to drop back so hard on the restart. Because he's got a lot of the guys beside, like right near him, have the fresh tires. Like Allgaier.
Kyle Larson pinning it up against the fence on the last lap. If there's one guy in the field that might see doing that, if he's close enough, I think it's that 9 car.
That's true. Everyone watched what Kyle Larson did here. He
the video game it. Yeah.
Yes, he laid it against the fence and kept it to the wood, completely destroying.
Dude, Ryan Truex is up in contention as well.
Hey, it's a shot to win. Go for it. Might happen again.
Junior Motorsports has won the last 2 races, 2 different drivers. Gragson at Talladega last Saturday, Josh Berry at Dover. They've won both stages in the last 3 races, including what they've done here today, trying to finish the deal and put another one of their cars in victory lane. It would be their 3rd consecutive win.
Can I just point out the fact that Kyle Weatherman is still up there?
But
he won't be for long.
The older tires, the control car from the inside lane.
All right, green flag back in the air. 3 laps to go. No, actually 2.
It's about as good of a start as you can ask out of AJ
Allmendinger hanging on.
And there goes Herbst holding him back.
Was able to hang up there.
Yep.
Build a nice
Allgaier, here comes Gregson.
Very nice. Yep, there goes Allmendinger. This is very nice.
Oh, we got to hang on to a top 10 at least.
I think we got enough time.
We're coming to the white flag. Allgaier's pulled away.
And
we made it.
That's how you do it.
Behind him. He's got that white flag. He does not care anymore.
New York has this in the bag. Let's go.
Next flag ends.
This is where he got his last win, and this is where he's going to break the winless streak by the looks of it.
Only 9 closed the gap, but a little bit. I don't think he's going to be quiet.
That
Out of 3 and 4.
Shit. Let's fucking go.
Justin Allgaier returns to victory lane at Darlington.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh! Clement's around in the back.
Too late to throw the yellow, my guy.
Where'd Allmendinger finish? We need that top 10.
Let me check.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Well-deserved victory.
Yeah, yeah.
Had it coming for a long time. Fast car, great execution.
Eighth.
Up there.
Yes, so that's the 11th straight top 10 for Allmendinger this season. Oh, Truex.
As we saw the checkers among those involved, Ryan Truex, here's a replay.
What happened? Oh, Clemens came up on Ryan Truex in the back.
18 had a good run up top, and 51.
Dude, Allmendinger just snuck by.
Unfortunately, they had a shot at 2 good finishes, and neither of them got it.
Well, predicted this one correctly.
Darlington spring wins.
Yep, and his return to victory lane. This time,
in a row. Justin Allgaier wins at Darlington. It's career win 17, and Junior Motorsports has now won 3 in a row this season and 3 in a row here at this.
Kyle Weatherman finishes 12th. That's the best finish for Jesse Wuji's team.
Motorsports again, 3 out of the top 5 cars with Allgaier, Gregson, Mayer running 5th, showing their muscle right now.
Oh my God, he is having the time of his life.
To the other drivers in the top 5, Riley Herbst.
I mean, it's been 34 races.
His hot streak was 3rd, and John Hunter Nemechek 4th, just off the best ever run for Sam.
Reddick finishes 27th.
That's a heartbreak.
All the way through, there's a lot of cat and mouse.
Oh, Nemechek up to Herbst's car.
Strategy. Good Darlington race.
Probably not too happy with the contact on pit road.
Not sure. We'll see if we can follow up.
Oh my God.
Jess is doing a whole year's worth of.
Our monster is up on YouTube.
Okay, you gotta stop. You're probably not gonna pass inspection.
I think this, when you start in the back and you're 4th,
gotta keep that car intact, my guy.
That's an indicator of how good your car is.
He's climbing out of the car.
Justin Allgaier did it here today.
Sure did.
Wait, I'm 2 for 2 this weekend because I picked Nemechek for trucks.
And the all-time leader at JRM.
I just realized I'm 2 for 2. I got Nemechek last night. I got Allgaier today.
And a high 5 from Mom.
Now I just need Chastain to win tomorrow so I can sweep the weekend.
With a few choice words there, right?
I think he was sideways.
I think he was.
How much was I able to get in off of that? A little over an hour.
Let's hear from him, Regan.
Well, Justin, it's been a year since the
Dude,
last
Kyle
time we
Weatherman,
talked to
though,
you on
top
the front straightaway
15
after a victory. You come back to
for that team.
1 year later, you got the job done
Monster, you
finally.
watching?
Got the job done.
No, I'm
you
not
fans
watching.
are awesome. I can see everybody standing up there those last few laps.
I know.
That's a sight for sore eyes, as rough as it's been, but this team right here, pit stops today, were killing it. They were awesome. This Hellman's Camaro was so fast. Just a testament to the 7 guys, but everybody at Junior Motorsports, they've been working so hard. And it's shown with our finishes, not just our 17, but all of us. All of our partners, you know, obviously to get Brent Fresh and Agriculture back to victory lane, all of our Unilever partners, Chevrolet, the Hendrick department, just Absolutely incredible. I'm super bummed my wife and my kids aren't here today. My daughter had a softball tournament, and they won their game, so it's only fitting that we won the race.
Oh, ain't that very nice.
Happy Mother's Day to my wife, to my mom, to all you moms out there. Y'all are rock stars. That's what tomorrow's all about, is Mother's Day, so...
Y'all got
we've been doing
y'all
this
got
way
your
too
family
long.
be getting
You know how this
W's
feels,
anywhere.
and it feels great to get back to Victory Lane, especially in front of a great crowd and beautiful weather. So we'll hopefully carry this momentum on for a few more weeks. And by the way, it was awesome racing with my teammates. That was probably the coolest part, is racing with my teammates all day. So hats off to those guys.
Race high 76
about the start
laps.
of the race real quick. This day didn't come without some adversity. You went to the back at the start of this race, worked your way through that field very quick. How nice was that to get all
so
those positions
3 of the
right
4
away?
junior motorsports cars get a top
Really
5.
I felt like we gave that last stage
Interesting.
away, or the second stage away, and I knew that I didn't want to do that again. You know, so I knew restarts were going to be important. The guys on pit road, though, I can't say enough about our pit stops today. They were incredible and really were the difference. But you know, it's Noah and I rode a charity bike ride this morning, and he told me that he was going on the top. I told him I was going on the bottom, and he told me there's no way that'll work. And it worked, so it's a good load upstairs. We'll definitely watch out on that one today.
Justin Allgaier wins the Xfinity Series on Mother's Day weekend at Darlington.
Okay, I'm about to end it. Just give me a second.
Well, all right, Noah, you heard him right there. It did.
That was amazing.
Yep, indeed.
Y'all plan on staying in here for a little bit? I just gotta do something real quick.
I might be AFK, but yeah, I'll probably still be here.
Okay. As for y'all, I'll be streaming again later today for Dallas versus Calgary in the Stanley Cup playoffs, game number 3. So yeah, I'll see y'all then.